bookstore, and that really wasn't the case. And then this one says, "Here Comes the Sun." So I sold 3 or 4 of the sun catchers, and I also sold the Valentine's Day version of the sun catcher. I sold one of those. It has a sunburst inside and just said Happy Valentine's Day on the front and on the back. My mom came on the first day and she got "Immigrants Belong Here." Maybe this will help. I sold "I Speak English but Love in Spanish." The green one is for Mexico, the green and red flag. I also sold the blue one. Blue and green is for Guatemala. And I have a blue and red for Americans or Puerto Ricans. I sold "Honk If I Should Buy Another Book," which I think you should. And then the thing that was so funny to me is that I accidentally fully scandalized one of the customers that I had, because I have several stickers that reference romance or smut or spice. And she liked some of my bookmarks and some of my stuff, but really made sure to make it clear to me that some of my things were not to her taste. And it was a lesson in understanding I am not for everyone, and not everyone is for me. But she did buy "You Fell Asleep Here" with the little sheep hopping over, counting sheep. I have "No Shelf Control." And what's really overwhelmed her, and that she did not purchase, for the record, is "Ladies Read Smut." I sold 1 book review pad. I also gave my book review pad, or some loose book review sheets, to the bookstore as a thank you for having me, in case they wanted to use them for like recommendations that they might put on bookshelves or anything like that. It was incredible to be out in the community. It was so wonderful of Sylvia at Next Chapter Bookstore to even have me as my first pop-up, and keep an eye on that space, because she and I have a lot of dreams for what building community within Victorville, Apple Valley, and Hesperia could look like in the future, especially for those crafty women or men among us. I learned a lot about what I want my space to look like and how easy I want it to be for people to know what the prices are. You know, I had to add like more clear pricing, and I need to make more tangible spaces for people to look at the stickers. So a ton of lessons learned, and just an opportunity to see my stuff out on a table. I have said my whole life that, like, oh, I was born a salesperson. I've done sales for a long time. I grew up with 2 salespeople, and I've always joked about how it's like just part of my personality. Watching it in my daughter, as people were like looking at stuff, she was showing them more and trying to like upsell a lady. Like, where did this come from? She is 6. Yeah, it's incredible to see how much children are just who they are going to be without regard to your input.